Warning. A very good friend of mine told me something the other day. I'd like to pass it on to you because I believe that what he said to be true. He said, "We're here for a good time, not a long time, so have a good time. The sun can't shine every day." If you do not find this video entertaining, then you are taking life way too seriously. If you have a complaint about any episode, please book an appointment with the therapist. Cheers, dudes. That's Dude.
That's Dude.
And welcome to Lazyboys Night.
Yeah.
Now, tonight's a special episode because this is the very last episode of 2023. That's right.
This is our last episode ever
of 2023. Yeah. Now, it's not quite New Year's Eve yet. That'll be in just a few days.
We're EVV.
But, oh, there's a lot of head on this thing, huh?
Look at that.
I still have some in my can.
Look at how clear that is, though.
That is a beauty. So what are we drinking here? Frequency Hazy Pale Ale. Yeah, I can see the hazy. From Bicycle Craft Brewery.
Oh, I love
You know, Bicycle has some great stuff. Remember the the Gose of Juan Almonte? Oh, that was a great one. I look forward to doing this because they make good beer.
We actually had, in our first season, we had one of their beers, and it was called Velocipede, and I kept calling it Velociraptor. They actually came out with a Velociraptor, by the way, folks.
That's right. We're influencers now. Yeah. That's right.
Okay, dude, put the picture that we posted of Velociraptor, and then show the picture of their actual beer, like their poster promo for that. Show it. See?
There you go.
How are we not influencers?
We are influencers.
Hell yeah.
Sweet. I still can't pour the whole can in here. The head's too thick. I'm just going to put it down for now. All right, before we taste this, you see that button right there? That's called subscribe. You're going to hit that button and ring in the new year this way.
Yeah, so end of year is super important. You want to do over here.
Like and share because, you know, 'tis the season to like and to share.
This is a proper place to put the Fonz with one of his classic...
There you go.
Right?
All right. Can't wait to try
Cheers.
this. Cheers.
Two guys talking, saying anything, nothing new to say, talking anyway. Start yammering, can't hear a thing, nothing I can do. So let's have one more brew. One more brew. Let's have one more brew. One more brew. Stop talking, try listening, try anything, try whistling. There you go again, saying anything, nothing I can do. So let's have one more brew. One more brew. Let's have one more brew. One more brew.
I like that very much.
I had to take a few swigs before I actually got the beer because the foam was so thick, the head was so thick. This is nice. I've always been a fan of hazies and juicies. This is a nice hazy.
Yeah, but it's a hazy pale ale.
I know.
That's a very nice twist to it. It's really good and crisp.
It's crisp. It's got a slight bitterness to it, not overpowering, just enough to balance out with the juiciness, the haziness. Yeah. I'm a big fan. Bicycle, once again, bravo.
Well done.
Right on. Yes.
Right on, because it's a bike. Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Yay! So end of year, folks. Can you believe it? You just spent the whole year with Lazyboys.
That's right.
Every Thursday.
Brand
new episode.
Every Thursday, we've got it into incredible discussions, heated diatribes, or done just stupid stuff. But there's something else we did a lot of this year that we didn't do nearly as much in the previous years.
The biggest thing we did this year is have special guests.
We did. Yeah. We had
it's a year of special guests.
We started by doing some after hours episodes at microbrews, but we also brought people into the Tavernac as special guests.
Well, yeah. So this year was the first year we started a whole different, not just us in the Dude Den or outside for Dude Dares, But we started having a completely different type of episode, which is Lazyboys Tabarnak, and having special guests.
And I gotta say, I enjoy having the guests. It's not that I don't like talking to you.
I know.
but it's nice to mix it up a little bit.
It's not just for us, it's for you as well, right? So you can see that, mix it up and be in those situations where we have other guests.
Now, I think the very first guest we actually had that way was an after hours.
It was at Brouwer Kaufman.
That's right.
In Rockland, Ontario.
Brouwer, who does a beautiful, not just German style beers, but you can tell the influence there.
So what would be the catalyst? Like, what would make that? Why would this be introduced? Why would this be a thing?
Like liar, somebody made a wish.
It's like, okay, so somebody made a wish.
It's either a wish or Elon Musk does something. It's gotta be one of the two, right?
To get into my spaceship, you need to tell the truth.
You can only tell the truth on Twitter. Wait, nobody uses Twitter anymore. Oh,
drink this beer. You're gonna tell the truth. Oh,
damn! Could you make like a beer called Truth Serum?
I mean, we could. Is it gonna work?
We had Eric.
Eric, who's the owner of
head brewer of
beautiful
Kaufman.
And then we went into our 6-packs. We've been doing the 6-packs for a little while.
I think ever since we've started up, we're going on 2.5 years now. We've
been doing this over 2.5 years now, yeah.
We've been having 6-packs. So in the 6-pack, we always got to thank, obviously, you know what? Instead of telling you who, dude, show a clip of the intro from this year for the Lazyboys 6-pack.
There you go. Wow, me.
Pay attention to this.
Dude, that's amazing.
Right?
So what happens when I open mine?
Yeah.
And
that's the way to introduce them. So thanks again, right, for participating in our idiotic ideas and our dude dares and just being there for us. So you are very special guests to us, and we always enjoy having all of you on.
We look forward to finding dude dares that are a little more humiliating for the rest of you.
Yeah. we're going to try to find something.
Some of them take it pretty seriously. They're like fierce competitors, and it's like, dude, it's a dude dare.
Some do.
It's a dude dare.
Some do.
Anyways, but I'm really flashing onto our first Tabarnak episode. We had our first on-site guest as opposed to us being out there or out in the field doing the dude dares. We had the real Darren Stevens.
Yeah, that was a nice surprise.
If you're not familiar with the real Darren Stevens, shame on you. Darren Stevens was he's still a great guy, but for the longest time he was a staple of radio here in the
Hollywood Hills.
The Hollywood Hills. And he was one of the more popular DJs around. Big personality, big laughs. Just a big-hearted guy. And
stop saying big. You're going to give him a complex. But it was.
I was going to say he's got a big. I don't know.
Name of someone else's sex thing.
Yeah, I'm sorry I went there.
It's one of those things where, growing up, he was always on the radio for me. And when we heard,
54
when Dude told us that we could have our very first special guest would be the real Darren Stevens, I knew immediately who it was. And I was like, are you kidding me? Why does he want to be on our show? So the fact that, Darren, thank you very much, that the fact that you actually did want to do our show, and we had a blast. It was fantastic. And it was one of those things that was an icebreaker. For us, it was a make it or break it kind of situation. It was like, okay, if we gel well in this situation,
we'll try it again.
But even trying to figure out, because at first we were trying to figure out if we're going to do it. Okay, how are we going to get a guest in the dude den? Because it's very intimate, right? So trying to fit somebody in. So
but luckily the studio also has the Tabarnak. And we thought, what better way to have a bar conversation than at the bar?
Yeah, have something that's just relaxed and just to be able to enjoy.
Just to show you how awesomely funny it was, dude, roll a clip.
No, this is
we might do a second question here, I'm just saying.
This is very deep, and it's very deep. What is the meaning of life in Wookiee?
See, folks? So go check out the full episode.
Oh, yeah.
So everybody that we're talking about tonight, it's a shout out, it's a thank you, but we highly encourage all of you watching right now, go back and check out some of our older episodes from this year and even before. You'll notice that we always stay current, and even when we're not, it's still a good show.
Mm-hmm. Excuse me. So
that was well brought up. Everybody,
blah, blah, blah.
too bad you worked.
You gotta come up with me, man.
No, I don't. That's super funny because you keep doing it. You keep doing it.
All right, moving on.
I'll keep doing it. No.
After the Devil Nut, we went back to an after hours and we visited Broadhead Brewery.
Yeah, we saw Chris at.
We saw
Broadhead.
Chris, and I love. We actually filmed not in their bar area, but we actually filmed. We were. It's just you could see in the background the whole brewery itself and all the vats
so
and all the
more
cases.
of the brewery experience at the back. So a completely different setup than when we had done the previous after hours.
Yeah.
Which is great because when it's a tap room, the other one is you actually see the brewery at the back. And that was a blast. Chris was awesome on the show as well.
Chris was great.
Very comfortable in front of a camera, which was nice, and really wanting to participate in all our crappy bull questions.
He did. He did. Watch this. Watch
He
this.
was fully into it. So check this out.
I'm cheating.
Oh,
This is a blank one.
Actually, what the frig?
Oh my God!
It says front. We've never had this before.
Oh my God!
I think this is a letter from a fan.
I think it is.
I think this is a fan letter written by a child. So arguably not a question. One blank piece of paper, some fan
It's
mail.
like he gift wrapped it or something.
I think he did. That was a trick. What a clever kid.
Yeah,
Right? So it's comfortable,
Chris,
right?
great. It was a good time with Chris. I gotta say,
so
really,
thank
really
you
good
very
time
much,
with
Chris. It was awesome as well.
Now, our next guest was actually kind of an interesting thing because he's not a brewmaster, he's not a personality, a well-known local celebrity or anything like that. This is a super fan.
Yeah.
This is a fan who got a chance to be on the show.
A fan that stepped up.
Oh, yeah.
That's the important part of this story. A fan who stepped
you
up
want
at
to
the last
participate,
minute.
you step up too.
Yeah.
But this fan has been a fan from the very
beginning.
start.
They're one of
This
the-
is a fan who writes
One
in
of our very
regularly
first subscribers.
and submitted questions for the Crappy Bowl and all this other stuff. This guy gets us. Of course, I'm talking about
Dude. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Dude was 100%. Like, he stepped up immediately. You check out the episode, you'll know what happened. But he definitely, and to this day, Dude, FYI, and everybody else, it's one of our most viewed episodes ever was with Dude.
There you go.
Yeah, so
But
he did us
I
well.
think people connected because they're like, I'm just like him. I'm a fan. He got to be on the show. They were living vicariously through the dude.
But it was cool because he was fully aware of everything that we were doing. He was fully engaged.
Absolutely.
He wanted to be there. And even after the fact, he said, if you even look at the chat underneath the actual YouTube video, he throws a comment in there.
There you go.
So very, very nice. It was awesome
Very
to have
nice.
you on the show.
Wait.
Nice.
Dude,
What?
where's my beer?
What do you mean, where's your beer?
I mean, we got the mugs. Where's the beer?
Okay, hold on.
What? Wait a minute. Can I do the snap thing and bring the beer on?
Come on, let him
Come
try.
on.
He doesn't have the
Come
experience.
on.
You don't have the
You
experience.
need
You
to
just
gain
saw us the
experience.
show.
That's
No,
right.
you just saw it.
2 against
All
1.
right.
Fine, whatever. You want to try it?
I want to try it.
All
right.
All right,
Go.
here we go. Oh.
Okay, you make the beer appear, not the dude disappear.
All right.
Try it again.
I'll try it again. All right, here we go.
What? Dude,
Oh.
what the hell? Where's Dude?
I'll bring him back. Okay?
Go for
Here
it.
we go. Dudes. Oh boy, where are they?
Okay, I take it back. You
I
do it
told
from
you.
now on. I'm sorry. I'm to blame. We let the rookie try. Sorry,
This
dude.
is what happens.
Can you bring him back, please?
Holy frick, I don't know where he's at right now.
Just try.
I got a Zen.
You gotta send. Just
I don't know where he's at. Did you... You know where I ended up? I don't know where you ended up, but it was super weird where I was. Anyways, whatever. Okay. Dude. Whoa!
There you go.
Man.
Now we never do this again.
No.
Now, our next guest was actually a long time coming. Because I can't tell you folks how many times we get asked, is dude a real person? Because there's dude, but we're
Where's
often
dude?
talking about dude, and you can read
Hi,
the comments.
dude.
Hi, dude. You can read the comments. He's probably saying hi back right now. You can read the dude
He types
comments
like
all the
super
time.
fast immediately.
But people have asked us.
Image. Conversation. Go.
He's that good with it.
He's that good. Yeah.
But people have often asked us, like, is dude a real person?
Oh,
Yes,
he is.
and you can actually see him on our Halloween
Yeah.
episode.
So he was our special guest on our Halloween
We're not going to
episode
show the
this
clip.
year.
You have to
Go
watch
check
this.
out the episode.
Check it out. See if you
Go
can
see.
spot dude. He
Yeah.
actually makes an
Well,
appearance.
spot him. You can't miss him. So he's there.
He's
So
there.
just go check it out. We're
But
not going
it
to
was
run
a
a
long
clip
time
because
coming.
we want you to go check it out.
There we go.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
Right.
Mhm.
All
See?
right.
Is that the next one?
No. It's almost the next one. The next one was another After Hours. One of our favorite local microbrews. We've had
Actually, our biggest supporter and what's the other term I'm looking for? Not just supporting, but he's almost our unofficial. What's the word I'm looking for?
I have no idea.
Yeah, when somebody's not advertising, they're what is it? He's trying to spell it. Oh my God!
Just get it right down here.
Okay,
but
right there, that he does that.
But
That's how awesome. I can't believe you don't know what I'm talking about.
I'm just gonna read this afterwards. But basically, we're talking about Jan at
Our
OBC.
unofficial sponsor. Didn't I not just say that? It's our unofficial sponsor.
say that
No, I
already.
didn't say sponsor.
Anyways.
I said supporter.
Oh, you said
I was trying to say sponsor. It's important. It needs to know. They need
yeah.
to know.
Because here's the thing.
Jan needs to know that.
OBC, there's tons of microbrews in the area, and most of them produce great quality beer. And sometimes you get your little ups and downs. OBC is one of those rare ones that we've had nothing but quality from them, and even when we're not taping, we will meet up, dude, and other people,
And other dudes.
and other
dudettes.
dudes, and we'll just have a nice boys' night out, not a lazy boys' night out, just a boys' night out, and we'll go to OBC, and the food's great, the beer is great, the atmosphere is awesome, the staff is friendly, and it's always a good. It's like our little Cheers.
It is.
It really is like our little
Yeah.
Cheers. Dude is Cliff. He's got all
He
the
does
fun
have
facts.
fun facts, exactly, yeah. But every time we go there, the staff is amazing. Celia, the co-owner as well, when we get a chance to have a conversation with her, very knowledgeable.
Oh yeah.
Great, always feel welcome. And it's one of those things where, again, wherever we go, it's always really nice, really friendly, but they have gone above and beyond.
Oh yeah.
Because they actually do watch the show.
They do.
I've been in there, and it's super weird being in there.
And you
the
can see yourself on the TV.
So
Yeah,
Lazy
I know.
Boys is actually playing on TV, right? So that's a real thing.
They load it up
So
on YouTube and let it run.
they-
That's awesome.
The fun thing is they don't just. There's been a few times where they've gifted us the beers, and I think even last year, was it last year's episode? Either at Christmas or New Year's.
Yeah, we had OBC's Russian
they
Imperial
gifted us.
Stout.
Yeah, they gifted us some beers, and it
And-
wasn't that just. It wasn't just gifted, and okay, see you later, guys. They actually watch the show.
They,
so
they
which is
care.
awesome.
They watch the show, and I gotta
Yeah.
say that OBC's Russian Imperial Stout still remains to me one of the finest beers I've ever had.
Yeah, it's a
Oh
treat.
yeah,
It's a treat.
It's a treat.
Yeah, big time.
Even last time when we were there, you don't see this on camera, but again, Jan was very, very generous. And when I mentioned about that Imperial Stout, and I think they're available now, but back then it wasn't quite. He had an old bottle still away somewhere, and he gave it to me. Just boom, here you go.
See?
And I was like, how much? He was like, no, on the house. And I was like, wow, it really
Don't go there
top-notch.
asking
No.
them for stuff on the house.
No.
We're saying how much they're
No,
supporting.
they
and there are
need your support,
unofficial,
but what
sponsors.
a class act! What a class act they are! Oh,
But
absolutely.
they've 100% stepped up, and we appreciate it immensely. And sometimes, to be honest, folks, it doesn't show. The show's called Lazy Boys. But what we're doing right now is the only part of it that's lazy. So to actually
There's a lot of work.
people like that recognize and support us this way, it means the world to us. So thank
We
you.
salute you.
No bottom.
So
compared to
the Mickey
dudes,
Mouse is the bottom, no top, and you're doing the opposite.
I'm doing the opposite. I'm
You're
going.
doing
I'm
a Donald
cartooning it. I'm gonna cartoon it. I'm going full on Donald Duck.
There you go.
This is what it
little
looks like.
sailor hat and a top, but
I just hope that you don't choose me to be with you. I don't want to see that.
All right. Now it's all right.
All right.
This was a very, very special episode because it was actually half of a crossover.
It was a crossover.
You know, tell them how you, because that was you and Dude. That was
Okay, I don't even know if we talked about this, but the episode we're referring to is a Lazyboys Tavernac episode featuring Carp, the host of All Beer Inside.
That's right.
So what ended up happening, due to the nature of how YouTube works, right? You start watching a certain type of show or whatever, and it starts giving you suggestions.
Go algorithms.
And I've always said that my favorite show on YouTube is what? It's Lazyboys, for real. I enjoy the show, not only making it for you, but making it for us as well. And Dude is a super fan, because if not, he wouldn't be working just for beers now.
We're paying beer?
We are now. Since Broadhead, we talked about this. Since Broadhead, he's been getting paid in beers before he was getting paid
that's
anything.
less beer for us.
So, but we've upped the ante. Anyways, we're doing well.
We're doing well.
So, All Beers Inside was a suggestion from YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
So you might enjoy kind of thing. So I started watching it, and I did enjoy. So I started watching more and more episodes, and then I found out, he's from, because he was doing a lot of beers in the Hollywood Hills, but a little bit everywhere else.
Yeah, he's from Montreal.
Yeah.
And
so,
in case you're not familiar, All Beer Inside basically.
Oh,
sorry. You've been going on for a while.
No, you've been going on for a while. It's the first time I get to talk in the whole episode. I haven't been saying anything at all. It's the first chance I got to say something without you saying something, and I'm not able to say anything at all. First time. Just back it up, folks. You'll see how much he's been talking. All in the Family, Archie Bunker. That's his go-to.
Well, I'm in the big chair, right? Eat it!
So, let me finish my story. You told me to tell the story. Let me finish it. Finishing the story. No, let me finish the story. I'm telling the story, but you're not letting me finish the story.
Okay,
so the story.
Tell the story.
Jeez. So, from watching his show, he does interviews in breweries, right? And he's 100% about the microbrasserie in Quebec and doing the craft brews in Ontario and New York States and everything else. But from watching it, I was like, that would be awesome to do something with somebody that takes what we do, but a full extension of it. Like it's on like an hour interview. When we do our after hours, we'll do like a first few minutes so people know where we are, who we're talking to, and blah blah blah.
But then we do lazy boy stuff.
Yeah,
we do
so
a crappy bowl
lazy boy episode,
or a crappy napkin,
right? So it's not an actual interview per se.
No.
And I thought it would be great to find a way to have a crossover episode. He shows up in our show, we show up in his show, kind of thing, and started chatting it up and everything else. So this is what it led to. So check this out, folks. Just a little snippet of what that came from between us and Kurt.
So guys, I'll tell you mine. So I live in Montreal, and we have an incredible amount of beautiful women in the city of Montreal.
I concur.
So I was walking down St. Catherine, and I was looking at a girl so much that I actually walked chest first into a parking meter and cracked a rib.
Cracked a rib.
Cracked a rib. I was
oh my god!
And just like, oh my god, that's the most beautiful. Ugh! Ow! Everything hurts. And my friends obviously hit the ground in laughter, as behind the scenes dude did before.
Right. So
I gotta say, Carp is a funny guy.
Yeah.
When you see his interviews, sometimes he's got to be business, right? Not that he doesn't have a sense of humor, and his shows can't take a funny turn.
Serious,
but he's more like, all right, let's talk about this, let's talk about that. But when he was on our show, he wasn't the one asking the questions, and he really just let go. And that
he was so relaxed, man.
Oh, yeah.
When you look at that clip and just go watch it, watch the whole episode.
He is a funny funny guy. To be honest, I think we had more laughs amongst ourselves on that episode than most others. And sometimes we crack each other up.
Yeah.
I mean, dude even had to leave the set because beer almost came out his nose on that one.
And a fun thing too, to add to that, is the episode we did with Carp on his show. It's our very first Lazyboys night interview. So we were actually interviewed on his channel.
That's
the
crossover part.
So that's the crossover part. Go to All Beers Inside right here, right? Go check it out. That's our first interview. So if you want to know, it's your first time watching the show, or you've been with us just for a little while, go see the interview at All Beers Inside, and you'll get a lot more of what we're about, what we've been doing, and what our plans are. So have a look at that.
Now, our next guest, this was interesting. This was the first once again. We had a musical guest. That's right. We had Jude from the Vice Parade.
Yeah.
Local band.
Local band.
And you know what? Just dude went to see him live. Here's a little taste of what they are like live.
Remember, folks, this is live, so you'll hear it, but live still sounds awesome. Check this out.
Awesome band, right?
Right.
Seriously, these guys rock. So we had Jude on the show. That's Dude.
That's Dude. And and who are you?
I guess I'm Jude.
Jude. Jude.
That's a French dude. And welcome to Lazyboys Night.
Oh yeah!
Oh, he's been watching the show. He's a fan.
All right, that's awesome.
I've watched a few episodes.
And he's the drummer for the band, but he also plays guitar. He also sings.
Yeah. So
and
multi-talented.
It was
a blast having him on the show, and it's like it's one of those things where it's nice to see that even though we start the show off with a beer because we enjoy it, and regardless of what we be doing, a Lazyboys or a boys' night or whatever you want to call it, we would be still talking about our whatever we're drinking, right? So that's part of our show.
It's almost like our commonality before we get into anything else. We all share a beer, we all enjoy the beer, and then hey, let whatever happen. And
but having a guest like Paul, that's what I was trying to get to. Like it was the fact that, well, Jude, yeah, I'm gonna go with the sorry. You can bleep that out if you want. We actually had a real conversation with him, so yeah, I feel kind of close. So we, in that show, is that it's somebody that has nothing really to do with beer, but he actually does enjoy beer.
He does.
So
but
the show started off that way.
The band often plays in bars.
There we go.
And there's your beer relation right there.
Yeah, and even the fact that he actually played a live piece for me was huge.
He did do a little live cut.
That was fantastic.
He did a great Pearl Jam cover.
Yeah, I put him on the spot, and he still went ahead with that.
But you know what? He stepped up. Yep. And that's the sign of a real professional.
Yep.
And awesome. The Vice Parade, be on a lookout for them. They got a lot of originals.
They got awesome videos on YouTube.
They got awesome originals, and I really hope to someday see them be big headliners. I could see that happening. They got talent.
I dig them.
They got talent.
I love their sound. I love their style. It's
all right.
Fantastic. So what do you have next?
I'm not talking about the next one because I wasn't here.
Oh. Okay, so
I'm so mad.
Yeah. So if you weren't there, that only means one thing. I don't know how.
I was having car trouble.
Yeah, apparently.
I couldn't make it to the studio in time.
You couldn't get there,
and dude just proceeded with another
whoa! I showed up and he was there, and dude told me that we're going on, and you couldn't make it. So anyways, you couldn't make it. I wasn't happy either, man. Just go check out this episode. You'll see that I'm not happy as well. Check this out. Oh, dude, what? Seriously? What's going on? Where's dude?
Car trouble.
Is that why you got me to dress in green?
Love the sweater. Boo.
Really?
You want to get this
Do
started?
this?
I've seen the show. I know how that works. This works. Wait. Grab your beer.
Where's the glasses?
Do you have a dustpan? Never mind.
Seriously? Come on, man.
That's dude.
That's Grood.
Oh, Grood. Sounds like a fungus between your toes. I love it. And welcome to Lazyboys night.
Ah, what? He's gonna ruin everything. See, so we had the Grinch on, and the Grinch wasn't that great. He's funny. I'll give him that. I kind of warmed up to him, but it was a weird thing. So my heart actually grew a few sizes bigger having him on the show. I was kind of I was standoffish at first, but I gotta tell you, he kind of grew on me.
I want to meet him.
What?
I'm so upset. I
I'm
want
just
to
saying,
meet
he
him.
grew on me. He's not gonna be a regular. Don't worry, he's not gonna take your place.
No,
He's
but
got an
please,
attitude.
I wanted to meet him.
No, pish posh.
All right. Well, you know what? It's okay because our last guest of the season completely
our
makes
last
up for it.
That's not true. Yeah, you can, but it's not our last guest.
Well, all right, then our next guest of the season, and that was last week, or the week before, I should say, was... Who was it? The man in red? Ho, ho, ho?
Oh, ho, ho, ho!
Yeah, that's right.
We had Santa Claus on the show.
Santa was on the show. I gotta say, that
Lazyboys had Santa, folks.
That was a lifelong goal, finally achieved. Got to meet Santa. Not the mall Santa. The real Santa. Who, by the way, enjoys a good beer. And he was nice enough to answer the crappy bowl of kid questions.
Yeah.
And some of them were actually pretty funny.
It was pretty funny. So we have the real Santa.
All right.
And
Well,
that's it for the questions. Now who wants to sit on my lap?
Dude,
Anybody? Any takers? Oh, not again.
jeez.
again.
Oh.
We thought we'd never speak of this.
Yeah, I'm not talking about it. I tried to wipe that clean, but it's not working. It keeps coming back to me.
That's right.
So it was awesome. Yeah. So go check out that episode. I'm sure you have seen it.
It was just a
But
couple
for
weeks
those
ago.
of you who have not seen it, please share. It's worth it. It's an awesome episode. So are all of our episodes, but obviously with Santa Claus, it goes above and beyond, right?
Yeah, indeed. That was like, the rock star of guests.
What a way
Seriously.
wrap up the year.
Like, I pity the next guest, because how do you live up to... Oh, who was the last guest? Santa?
What do
yeah.
we do with this?
Although, I'm confused, because I thought Santa was our last guest, and you said Santa was not our last guest. What are you talking about?
Our last guest of the year. The ones, plural, that deserve the biggest applause, the biggest thank yous, that have been there to support us, is our viewers. That's you.
Oh, that's right.
You are our best guest of the year.
Every week, you join us in the Dude Den.
So nobody can hold a candle to you guys watching us. The ones that are there every week, the ones that come in from time to time, the ones of you who binge watch. I know for a fact that we have a lot of binge watchers as well.
We appreciate
you. We do this. Like I said, there's an episode where we talk about being introvert, extrovert, and ambivert. Check it out. It's one of our lowest viewed episodes ever.
Which is a shame, because it's
Which is
a
a
pretty
shame
good
because
one.
I talk about how
Dude opens up.
I open up for the
Oh
first
my
time,
God, Dude
and you guys didn't even
opens
watch
up.
it. So that hurt even more. It's like it's causing me issues. But luckily, I have multiple viewers. I have my dudes that are 100% supportive and behind me and reminding me constantly that we do it for us and we do it for you, but mostly we do it for fun. So we're here for a good time.
Not a long time. So have a good time. The sun can't shine every day.
Folks. So happy New Year, bonne année.
Bonne année, and we will see you in 2024.
Year of the 2-4. Oh! Hell yeah, folks. We're going into the year of the 2-4. So you know for a fact it's going to be Lazyboys Night's year. Heading into the 2-4. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoy your episodes, and don't be afraid to comment. Don't be afraid to share. And if you're not sure how things work in the YouTube world, ask somebody who's like 6 years old. They'll click through for you.
See you next year.
Okay, see you next year, folks.
Cheers.
Cheers.